So what's going on?
He's out of control again. Meds aren't working. Switching meds. Delusional.
I haven't been in meds yet. I don't know. So Taft is usually the ones that we deal with, just because he knows him. He's got auditory hallucinations, and
Is convinced that she's sleeping with Taft.
yeah, he thinks I'm having an affair with Taft. Just because he's who deals with us. I was just trying to get my kids and stuff out, just a couple of the things for the weekend so that we could get away for a few days, go up to my mom's, and he's chasing me out of the house. I don't know what else to do. So I just needed a civil standby at the very least so that I could just get some of their clothes and just enough food for them to hit for the weekend.
Okay,
He's out on bail right now.
has there been anything physical or anything, or?
Nothing that.
Just slapped the mac and cheese out of her hand.
Yeah, the box of it. I had a box of mac and cheese and he just.
Oh, well, not today.
Who is he to you?
He's my husband.
Okay, and what's your name?
Alyssa Bishop.
Alyssa. Okay, and you're
Carrie Bishop.
Carrie?
Her mom. His name is Jerry Bishop. He took our
Okay.
last name because he was running from people in Grant County. So.
okay.
There's no weapons. But
Is he?
I don't know what to do. He's been on and off of these medications. His therapist is out of Wenatchee though, and they haven't been able to get him stabilized. So I don't know if he just needs like a 72-hour evaluation so that they can actually have him, so they can monitor what's going on. But it needs to be longer than that because it takes up to like 6 weeks for those meds to start working on.
I mean, he's literally sitting there talking to himself.
Yeah,
with nobody there. I mean, it's. I've been sitting next to him with my mouth shut, and he'll look at me and say, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Oh, yeah.
So have you called his mental health counselor or anything
I have in the past.
Have you?
Not this time.
Not this time.
She just put him on this medication like 2 or 3 days ago, and within the first day, it was out of control, and that's when the whole thing with Taft started. And he still believes those delusions from then, and they've now. I don't know if they put him on something new or what, because he
won't communicate with her.
No.
And he won't allow her to talk to his therapist anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it was where she was able to talk to the therapist. You know, hey, we're having a problem here. We need to do something. Well, now that's cut off, and she can't even do that much. I mean, it's just.
You just
3 little girls.
can't, or I mean.
He took me. He took the.
Oh, he took you. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, he took you off of the.
The disclosure or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Consent.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean,
So.
he kicks her out every night.
Yeah.
I got a call night before last, 11:30 at night. Her and the 3-year-old are sitting outside on the damn porch because he won't let her back in the house.
And he won't let me leave though either. As soon as I leave, he'll come chase me down. And then I've got kids. If they aren't with me, they're screaming and they're crying because they want mommy, and I can't leave and I can't
out,
stay.
and she's like,
I don't know what to do.
So I mean, at this point, you're just trying to leave to let him calm down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some of the kids' stuff for the weekend so he can have some space and figure out what he wants, because I'm not trying to have all of this. They got school, they
can't even function as normal kids.
No, I can't.
Like
I'm
this.
making dinner
It's
and
every
having
night.
to run out of the house just because I don't know what he's going to do. So I'm being chased out as I'm cooking, and then he's, and it's like, I can't even make my kids a meal without you terrorizing me. I don't want that. I don't.
Okay.
Enough's enough. I mean, seriously, folks, enough is enough. He has terrorized our family. Not just her, but me. He has a 10-year restraining order on him because of one of his auditory delusions. He attacked my fiance at Walmart.
So he's got a. Who's the restraining order on?
It's between my fiance and him because he attacked him at Walmart, broke the orbital bone.
So he doesn't have any protection orders against.
Not right now. There have been in the past, though.
Yeah, I used to have one back in 2017. I had gotten a protection order for my myself, and then the kids, I believe, were included. But
And he calls a snitch just because I call the police. Well, I'm sorry that I worked for an attorney for 20 years. I'm a law-abiding citizen, and I deal with it the right way. I don't go around hurting people to get back at them. I'm not like that. That's how he is, but I am not like that. He was running from the Norteño gang in Moses Lake, where they retaliate.
he was shot.
He goes back there, he's shot at. I mean,
They shot him in 2015.
I don't even know how to handle this, honestly.
2012. He
I'm
was
so
shot.
freaked out.
And that's where that's where a lot of it started. And then he was hit in the head with a crowbar. And that's.
So he's got this tumor that's embedded into the frontal cortex
I mean,
of his brain
it's
that's
legit
growing,
medical issues.
and it's only going to get worse, is what we're told. He will eventually be in a wheelchair, a vegetable, and then he'll die.
So, do you think us contacting him is going to make it worse? Law enforcement? Does he need ambulance? Does he? I mean, what?
I don't know. I'm just wanting to be able to grab.
Would it be better for you guys just to go for now, let him cool off, and
Right.
maybe try to come back later on and see if he's cooled off?
The problem with that is, even when he cools off,
He still
I
has
live
his
up on
illusions.
Mount Hole. I get called. I mean, there's been times where I've literally come here and said, okay, let's go. And she's like, okay, Louise, calm down. It's all right. I'll get back up to my house, and an hour later have to drive down and come and get her and the kids.
And that needs to. I mean, you kind of got to help yourself a little bit.
Right.
Like you.
I know.
It's. I understand that he's your husband. You love him. You have kids together. I totally understand that. But at the same time, you have to be able to help yourself and put yourself and them in better situations. You can love him and you can care for him and all that stuff, but
This
you
isn't
also
healthy.
You probably
also
have to
need
do
care
it
about
from a
yourself, and you need
distance,
to care about
because
your
otherwise we
children as well.
keep coming here.
Yeah.
So.
You know, maybe that means living different situations, or maybe that means moving on until he does get the help that he does receive.
Yeah, and I
And
don't
he's looking
disagree.
at 7 years right now. He resisted arrest in June.
I remember.
You know, so
Yeah, that's where I knew I recognized you slightly, but I've never actually.
so
dealt
this is what we're dealing with. You know, and can she just have one of you come with her to go inside so that she can get more clothes for the baby, more clothes for the rest of the kids for the weekend, so that we can get out?
Well, my main concern is that we're going to make it worse
I know.
with
And that's it too.
his mental health.
But if you don't talk to him, he's going to think all of this is okay. That it's okay that he keeps kicking
Right,
her and the kids out.
but then if I escalate it to a point where I have to
He's
do
gonna have to
something,
be arrested.
then
Then they're gonna revoke
It's
his
it's
I
not
see
a
what
good
you're
thing.
saying.
it's
I know
it's
what
not a
you're
good thing
saying.
for.
No, it's
But we
also,
got to think about what we're doing for these girls
well,
right now.
there's
too.
also laws now where we
Right.
have to not we can't instigate
Yes.
issues.
Yes.
Because then we also get
Yeah.
charged.
Oh,
we
no, no,
we
no,
we can get in
no.
trouble.
Nothing
So
like that.
so
That's why we
I mean
don't
I think your best course at this point is probably just
to just go.
you were to just go and let it cool off, and then go from there.
I would definitely seek some protection orders, and
I
Yes.
I'm not saying you need to divorce them or anything like that, but
No, I get what
you,
you're
you need some protection, because if this is something that you're claiming that it is, it needs to be addressed, because this is going to be a continuous cycle to where it's to the point where he takes it too far,
Yeah.
and
Threatened
it's
her in her over last night, for God's
Well,
sakes.
and
You know, and it's
so
just
that's-
Which was
stuff
just
like
a
that.
threat, it was
so
not.
that it's. I would suggest that it's probably the best
She's
is
trying to get him in trouble now.
let it be for how it is,
Just-
and just go for the day.
Yes.
Go up to Mount Hole, or go to the park. Let the kids calm down. Let them have a happy day, and
The only problem is the second oldest has no shoes. I live up there where it's dirt, and we've got to have some shoes for her.
okay.
I was able to grab shoes.
Right,
for the
but
other
so
two.
The other two have shoes, but
I-
there you can't even walk outside the door without having
him
those shoes on.
escalating because we just want to get some baby's shoes is, I mean, that falls on me if it becomes something that's completely out of control when I go to
Where is the stuff that you're wanting to get? If we're getting
The
if we're
shoes
getting like
are going to be
bare
right
basics-
in the front door. I mean, that I could
If
see.
you want to walk up with her so she could just
No,
open
I
the
don't
door
think
and
that
grab
they're
it and
trying
walk
to
out.
stay off the property so that it doesn't.
Okay.
Like they're trying to
We
keep.
just don't want Jerry to come at us.
At you
Right.
guys where
Or
you
anything
have
like
to take
that.
action. I know, I get
But
it. I
it's
get it.
it's to the point. But we also obviously need to help and facilitate.
Right.
I know, yeah.
And so
I mean, that's the thing.
No, I like the way you guys are handling it.
I appreciate it too.
I do. It's new.
At the same
This
point
is
in
not-
time,
This
different. This is getting really bad. you
No, and
guys.
but that's
It
where it goes
is.
back to you also need to help
Right.
yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No.
I mean, you
Take
guys have
other
obviously
steps.
seen the max of stuff we can do,
Yeah.
but
No, I appreciate the way you're doing this. It's different than
Okay, do you want to
I've
just
seen.
hand me your purse so you can just pop open that door and grab her shoes
we'll
as
just go
fast
in and
as you
grab
can?
some stuff for
Right.
her.
That's
It's not a big deal.
It's on my floor.
Where's Jerry at right now? Do you know?
He's inside.
Do you live here with him?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys just renting?
Yeah.
Okay.
He thinks it's a shooter after.
Can you get that car seat too
Yeah.
behind you? Officer,
Hey, yes, ma'am.
can you grab that car seat?
This one?
I'm just getting shoes, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, hey, Jerry.
Okay, I need you to get, hold on, I'm on the phone.
Hey, hi, Jerry.
How's it going, man? Hang on, bud. She's just gonna grab some clothes and then she's gonna head out. Okay? Nope. She's just gonna grab some clothes.
Yeah, I don't want my kids going with her.
That's something that is we're not gonna facilitate right now. Okay?
I'm on the phone with CPS.
That's fine. You
Alright.
can file a report all you like. That's totally fine.
Well, right here I got court documents.
Let me see.
It's 50-50, the thing is, I just want to go and get sober.
That you do or her?
I want her to get sober,
Okay.
away from the kids. I'll go ahead and deal with the kids. It's fine, I want her to get the paraphernalia out of the house and I'll bring it back. Okay? I'm on the phone right now with the state. What do I inform the officers you are that I'm talking to? That's that one. It's this one right here.
This one?
Okay. Yes, that's where they took. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I'm reporting to. Hold on a second. Joint. We both have 50-50, so.
Mhm.
April 2017. Mother and father. Yes. Parents are in good compliance with service plan. It doesn't matter. Child is placed locally with maternal mother and father. Parenting, education, complied, ongoing. I mean,
Woo! I almost fell off the step
careful
there.
guy. Yeah. So, and then there's these ones where they took the kids.
How long ago was that?
Shit, 2016.
Oh,
I
so
went
it's
to
been-
prison in 2019 because of her boyfriend, making a vulgar comment towards my daughter, so I punched him.
Okay.
I went to prison for 2 years for that. Yeah, it's not a good thing right now.
Yeah.
And
What services are you getting right now? You getting anything?
CPS is who I'm reporting to right now.
Are you getting any help for yourself though?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's good.
yeah.
What do you got a counselor? You going to
Yeah.
meetings or anything like that, or what kind of services you got going for yourself?
Yeah, I got a counselor. What,
Good.
they're saying I'm delusional.
No,
I'm crazy.
I'm just asking about you, bud, because I care about you too. So that's all.
You're Lee, right?
Yep. Yeah, you and I have talked a couple times before.
Once now.
I think so. Yeah.
It was nighttime, wasn't it?
I think it was late in the afternoon, but it was close to that.
It was
yeah.
dark.
It was getting there. It was like dusk.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah.
I understand. Alright, that was day before my arrest.
I can't remember honestly.
Okay.
I don't. But I didn't. When we talked, we didn't. I didn't arrest you. Or I didn't.
No, you were looking for someone.
That's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep. You're right.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, the next day I got arrested for that.
For
They,
when we
no,
were looking?
they were trying to say that was me that was doing that, dude.
What was I looking for the guy for?
I don't know, I don't know.
Wasn't it something with a laundromat or something at your old joint?
And down by the creek and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and they were trying hard to press me with those charges, dude, saying it was me, but
Who's the
when he
one that
pulled out,
arrested you?
you saw what I was doing.
Yeah.
Taft, Officer Taft.
Taft arrested you?
Yeah. He arrested me the next day, trying to press charges on the situation that guy did.
Okay. Do you know who the guy was that was doing that stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. Was it one of the dudes that?
I was trying to figure out who was talking to me, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's somebody. It was him. They were talking when you pulled up and mentioned the description, and the voice sounded like it was that culture, you know. And all I was doing was grabbing stuff out of my car.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of weird, but yeah. But I don't know. She's just grabbing stuff.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check, make sure she's hurrying up before you. Okay. All right, cool. Good to go?
Yep.
Cool. Got the shoes?
And then these guys are just gonna grab.
Perfect. All right.
Just a couple change of clothes for each one.
When are you coming back with my kids?
Whenever, it's up
You
to
guys
you.
just need to separate for the day. It's okay. It's just
Just-
separate for the
I'm
day.
not trying to do this,
Hey,
Jerry.
just go. Okay.
Well, we just want y'all separated because
It's
we
not
don't.
her. It's
I understand that. We don't want nothing to get escalated. We don't want nothing like that. Do you want to talk to Jerry? Or are you cool with just going?
I wasn't trying to do all this. I really wasn't.
I know your mom made a big deal.
We'll just chill out for the day. It's all cool.
All I was gonna do is leave for the weekend just so that you could have
No,
some
I
space.
don't want my kids there that long. We
But
got
you're fine
plans.
any other time.
Okay. Y'all can figure that out. But for right now,
We're just gonna cool off. That's
Okay, I can give you. I've got like $40 left, I
All right,
think.
that'll
So.
work.
I'll,
all right. All right. We're out of here. Okay.
thank you.
Hey, Liz.
Oh, I knew that you had talked to an officer.
Let's do this as quickly as possible so that way he doesn't come out here and cause any problems.
Well, that sure is a lot of food. Well, that's awesome.
You just can't drive very fast, Mama.
Huh?
You can't drive very fast.
Put those mac and cheese boxes.
I ain't staying snitch. I'm not a snitch.
Nobody said anything like that.
This is proof you were.
Where'd you put my purse?
The zipper's right here. They're in our clothes bag. Autumn's actually cried.
I'm gonna have to go to court. Court's open right now.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go get that because I'm getting a restraining
yeah. Right.
Did you give that to him for me? Are you allowed to do that?
I will. I'll go. I'm giving it to him here. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. That's good. It's just.
You can't snitch me.
There is.
What are you talking about? I was just gonna help you out. I was gonna give you the information.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, man. You have a good
All right.
day. Okay?
Let's get in the car and head out. Okay. Please. Let's go. Please.
Thank you.
You're gonna be late?
Appreciate it.
People are.
All right. Let's get out.
Recording.
There it
Another
goes.
day, right?
We gotta record this.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
So I just got word from the records that we don't have to serve you since he did get it at the court. So, but it is in place. So I did get a call this morning saying that a car that kind of like yours was up at that Summit Lake Road address.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just assumed that a black SUV. They assumed it was you. So we're
I'm getting tired of these allegations. May I step out of my vehicle?
yeah. No, you're good.
All right. So my biggest concern is there's multiple allegations against me. Multiple. Like there's a rap sheet like so long, so much, dude. In the past 2 years, man, and so many false reports, so many false statements. I don't even know what's going on. I mean, I'm not even around, and I'm getting. There's one with Cursor that's open, and I don't know what that one's about from the 23rd of December when all I've done is been at my house waiting on my kids to come home.
Okay.
You know, I'm just like I'm baffled by all these like weird things. I mean, I got the guy down the street, multiple false reports. Carubius was the first one on this first time that met the guy saying that I pulled a knife on him, saying I'm going to bury him in the back or bury him somewhere or something like that. And then, I mean, now I'm going to court with the same guy that's multiple false reports, even on video false reports. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, like, I don't know what to do about this stuff, but it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. So, I mean, obviously they didn't see there. They just said they saw a black SUV.
Okay?
So, I mean, at this point, it's gonna be the end of it.
Yeah.
So, like I told her, I'm like, well, you know, there's a 100,000 black SUVs in Okanagan County or in the Eastern Washington. So, I mean, it could be anybody. So,
I do have a question.
sure.
As a first responder, have you ever had fake allegations against you and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How do you beat that stuff?
Uh,
I was a firefighter and I had to quit that job because I mean so many different people's like, man, you better do this, you better do that, and now all these fake charges and stuff coming up, I just can't do it.
well, it's definitely frustrating. The only way I mean, this is the reason why body cameras are in, right?
Right, and like,
And so you just got to cover your bases, you know. If basically, like, hey, what are you talking about? I was at such and such place and this and that. So I mean, you have an alibi and stuff like that. So obviously, we investigate each one of them. But as far as getting a picture of you or something like that, I mean, we know if we do see that your rig up there, a picture of it or something, then
there's a lot like this.
right. So I mean, but you obviously have different plates on it and stuff like
Actually, I
that.
haven't got
So.
them on yet.
But yeah, no, but like I'm saying, so just remember, don't go up there and be violating your
I could go up to Sawmill Road.
Right.
Now I can't go onto their road.
right.
That's it.
So-
The farthest I could go is the mailbox. That's what Caribbean stated that told me.
Yeah,
I have no reason until I get my kids back. That's it, man.
yeah. So I mean, that's the best thing to do is just keep fighting it and stay strong. So best of luck. I mean, obviously, these false allegations that you're saying they're tough, but you gotta. I
I'm
don't.
not the man I used to. I'm just a parent, dude. Since I got out of prison, I mean, I punched a guy standing up for my daughter. That was stupid, man. From that moment on, the only thing I've only done what's right. I haven't done anything wrong. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as getting that stuff off you, and that's, obviously I can't do much with that. I'm not the judge
Right.
or anything, but just keep doing what you're doing. Just try to keep living your life, and just show them that you're bettering yourself and doing all that stuff. Then, sorry, that thing in my ear. That's the best thing to do is just kind of keep chugging along and show them that you're doing better. And
That's all I've been trying to do. But these allegations they're ridiculous, man.
yeah,
There are some arguments with the wife, but that's her choice to bring other things into our life that is just like, man, that's why I kick her out. No use for that stuff.
yeah.
It's disgusting.
Well, she does. You got your place here. I would just kind of hang low for now and just trying to get an attorney and try to get it going.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to bring hard times upon your guys' place, You guys are you guys. You guys gotta do what you gotta do. But I mean, I'm not trying to mess with the department or be, involved. So, like, you guys waste so much time back and forth on crap.
The paperwork stuff that we got to do, it is what it is. We do it with everybody.
Yeah.
We're always serving paperwork back and forth. So.
It's annoying, isn't it?
It is, but it's part of the job. We got to do it. Right?
Yeah,
So
it's
we gotta do it.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, I guess just like I said, remember, don't go up to where he was telling you about, on Summit Lake Road. So.
Just trying to make amends.
I know, man, but you got if you do it the wrong way, they could use it against you.
Yeah.
So you unfortunately with the protection order, they make it so difficult. There's going to be basically unless you use a lawyer, there's almost no way to get a hold of me. You're not able to contact.
Well, without
me directly.
guidance, doing this all new steps since I've been out of prison.
Yeah.
From before, then how are you supposed to know exactly what you're supposed to do? You understand?
Do you have an attorney at all?
No, not yet.
I think was it Northwest Justice?
Northwest Justice Project clear.
Yeah, you can try to get if she hasn't already done it. You can try.
Yeah, well, I just got a whole bunch of. Never mind.
things just worked out for me financially. It's just I didn't want to spend a lot of money on attorneys, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
No, I hear you.
I'm trying to get a roof that's paid for my kids, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, like I said, just keep trying.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
You guys
Have a
fun
good day, man.
Recording.
So where was he?
He was sat up there in his car right at the top of this little hill, right there, honking the horn.
Okay, so on the road, main road.
Right. Well,
On
this
Summit-
is our whole
on Summit
property.
Lake.
No, this is our whole property. This is 23 Summit Lake Road. Summit Lake is that road out here.
Okay.
Up at the top of this little hill that you came here.
You mean right there, right?
there. Right there where the 23B sign is.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. And okay, so I did find him.
Okay.
I stopped him on Swanson Mill, talked to
Okay.
him, just so you know everything's being auto video recorded.
Okay.
And I've actually never seen him this calm. He
That's
was,
what's scary.
yeah, he was chill. He was like, hey, I just wanted to make sure my kids were okay, because apparently Deputy Hampson, I guess, had dealt with this situation this morning. He didn't let. I mean, obviously, he doesn't need to tell Jerry anything, nor should he tell where Aricia is. Is it Aricia?
Alyssa.
Where Alyssa is, or anything like that. But Jerry said that he didn't know, that he wasn't even told if his kids were okay. They took off and he didn't know what happened. So I told him is, hey, your kids are. I read the report. Your kids are fine. They're with Alyssa. She wanted to separate from you for at least the night, just to let everybody cool down, and they're fine. So you don't have to worry about it. He's like, oh, okay. And I said, and I asked him where he was. I said, so where were you? Because you have a protection order. He's like, I know I have a protection order. He's like, I didn't go to the house. I stayed. I stayed away from the house because I didn't want to violate the protection order. I just wanted to get a hold of somebody to make sure the kids were okay. And I was like, okay, well that's reasonable. Like,
It is, except for when he's
But I didn't know he
laying
was
on
there.
his damn horn.
Well, and that's what he said. He's like, the neighbor came out. He's like, I totally understand, because honking is irritating. He's like, I get it. He's like, I just asked them. I said, hey, do you know if my kids are okay and if they're here? And the neighbor's like, I don't think your kids are here. And he's like, okay. And that's when he left. So, like I said, I was kind of actually impressed with his attitude.
Well,
I don't know if he's...
It's because of what he does. He knows how to behave around authority figures.
Not normally.
Oh.
Not normally. I've dealt with him many times over the last 3 years.
I know.
And most of the time he is
Today,
either...
though, and
Yeah.
last night, he had those girls. Okay, this is what he's doing. For one, he smashed her phone last night. And she wasn't honest because she called me screaming. And he was attacking her last night. And I'm on 911 on one phone, and I'm on another phone with her. The phone went dead. He smashed that phone. She wasn't honest. So today, she called me again, 911. She's
Wait, so
screaming,
when was the
being
time?
attacked.
When did you smash her phone?
Last night.
Okay. And she didn't call that in, or
She didn't
Did
tell
that get
them
called
when
in?
they got there. They were at the
Oh,
house
that's
last
right.
night.
That's right,
They were
yeah.
also there today because
Deputy
then I
Jaros.
got another one today.
Deputy Jaros was there last night.
Yes,
That's right.
and then I got another call today of her screaming she had left the house again, and he freaking was
I
chasing
don't.
her with the car.
Let me put it to you this way. So I don't know if you remember me.
Yeah, I do.
But
I'm sorry.
I was there 3 years ago, maybe 4. I can't remember how long it's been. And your daughter did everything under the heaven to basically get that case thrown out.
I know.
And it was.
I know.
So nothing happened there.
I know.
She needs to get to the point. She needs to get to the point where
that's
she's...
what today, where behavioral health was involved today, and because I told her, I watch a lot of stuff, and the reason I started watching it was because I wanted to find the psychology behind true crime and why people do the things they do. because I'm dealing with somebody that's got some real problems here.
Yeah.
And it's not just a mental health problem. He's got the anger problem on top of it.
Yeah. And as far as I know, he's got a drug problem.
And he does. And
Yeah.
I believe he does.
Yeah, I believe he does too. And so, but